It's day 6 and I'm feeling optimistic.
Smile away the pain.
It's times like these where I contemplate becoming a stand-up comedian instead of going to med school. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Just a quick note, in case you haven't watched last week's video about the first 2 days of med school, make sure you watch that before this video because it might seem a bit abrupt, but by the 4th day, I did something, which you're gonna find out in this video, that just inspired me to study and gave me this boost. So I was able to do a huge progress between the 4th and 7th day. So just in 3 days, I did study quite a lot. And you're gonna see that during this video. Hi, it's day 3 of med school, and as I said, today is gonna be a hectic study day. And I've been studying for a bit under 3 hours, and I've only finished 6 pages out of these 10, but it has been a productive 3 hours. And I know that sounds weird, but those 6 pages were everything related to the heart. But mainly the reason I want to stop is because I want to start with the dissection that I'll be doing tomorrow, and that's about 22 pages long, so you can imagine if 6 pages took me a bit under 3 hours, then 22 pages are pretty much gonna take me the whole day, so... Okay, so just a quick update, which is basically that I started with the material that I have for tomorrow, the dissection material, and it's mainly related to the muscles in your anterior abdominal wall, so they focus a lot on where to do the incisions. So I finished around, well, almost 10 pages in 1 hour and a half, so that's really good compared to the fact that I took 3 hours to finish 6 pages of what was supposed to happen today. So I'm happy with that. I'm not going much into details because we're gonna see them tomorrow, so I don't want to waste time on that. And I'd very much rather see them first and then maybe go over them again on Friday, which is my free day, quote unquote. You know, you're in med school when your free day is when you can study more.
Smile away the pain.
But anyway, I will be taking a small break and maybe have a small snack before having lunch because I did not have breakfast yet. And I'm back to this. And I'd also like to show you guys my artwork. It's times like these where I contemplate becoming a stand-up comedian instead of going to med school. Okay, you guys, so I watched an episode of Lucifer and then I watched an episode of the many lectures that I should have watched this week, because we still don't know what we should focus on and what we shouldn't focus on. And that's basically what we're struggling with in med school right now. This basically just summarizes the first 3 days. I've got some of my friends here saying how med school is going.
It's going.
It's going. It's not going.
4th day and it's very draining.
Yep. First week of med school. Guys, listen up. First of all, I got home, I had lunch, I watched the online live session, which was basically just med school telling us how the curriculum will go. And then I started studying, like actually studying and not superficially reading what we have for dissection and so on. So I finished the first lecture. Honestly, let me tell you what inspired me to study. I printed the lectures out. So mainly I was studying from my laptop. Even I had the book as PDF on my laptop. So I printed everything out. Yes, I am hurting the environment. I do realize that. I have no excuse for that, honestly. So I printed everything out and I have 8 lectures till now. There are more than that, but I printed 8 out and also the book. So each lecture is accompanied by a lot of information in the book. So I will be going one by one. So I finished the first one and I actually studied it and memorized the structures in it and their attachments and so on, and I'm so happy. I know it's the first lecture and it's still introductory, but still I did something, and now you can ask me about anything in the pectoral region because I know those information, okay? These are the lectures, and this is the book, and this is the first lecture, and it is done. Now we go to osteology. I'm getting this out of the way. Guess who decided to rest her eyes for 5 minutes and ended up sleeping? Yep, it's day 5. I'm done with this and I still have part B. So I realized that I shot but did not edit the video that I'm supposed to upload this upcoming Thursday. So I'm gonna use this breakfast/break time to work on that. Now I'm going out for lunch, but I did take them with me because I have the last couple of slides that I want to memorize, so I'll memorize them on the road. Hey everyone, it's day 6 and I'm feeling optimistic. And I wanted to finish the second chapter, which is the abdomen, in those 2 days. Mainly, the chapter, it's like 50 pages in the book and it's accompanied by 3 lectures, okay? So I just finished the first lecture. And honestly, it did take me some time. It took me about 2 hours, maybe a bit more than that. But it wouldn't have taken me as much had I not went onto YouTube, watched some videos, went into details. And honestly, I'm really happy that I did that because now, even though I still didn't read the pages in the book that are related to this lecture, I feel like I have a general overview, even more than a general overview. I feel like I understand every concept in that lecture and I'm super happy about that. I keep saying that I'm so happy. Like, I think you can count the times that I said I'm so happy in this video. It's just me trying to like be optimistic. And even though what I did might not be too much, it's still good to be happy about the small things that you do because each small thing is considered a step, you know? Also, I do want to mention what those YouTube videos were. So it's actually a channel my friend recommended and I went on it. It's called Sam Webster and honestly, I do recommend it also 100%. This guy is amazing. He just explains anatomical concepts and honestly, what's extra nice about his videos, other than the fact that he explains in a really good way, in a super cool way, and he simplifies all of the hard concepts, what's nice is that he uses those anatomical information and relates them to clinical applications, which I found super cool, super interesting. It makes the idea stick in your head even better. So yeah, I really liked his videos, 100% recommended. You know, this is his channel. And yeah, so anyway, now I finished the first lecture. Before going on to the book, I'm just gonna take a small break, even though I can continue, but I'm thinking maybe I should work on the YouTube video that I worked on yesterday. This feels so good. I finished these 2 lectures. I still have 2. Hey you guys, it's the last day of my first week of med school. I didn't film anything yesterday because we had family over and I was studying the whole day and I kind of wanted to film again once I finished the 2 lectures out of the 3. Guess who finished before 4 p.m.? You guys, I am done with the thorax. I am done with the abdomen. We only have the pelvis area for next week. So yeah, I only have the lectures that are only as slides and we don't have them in the... And that's mainly the nervous system, which I love. So that shouldn't be as hard. Anyway, my mood is bright and shiny right now because I'm done even though I forgot everything. But once I review them, I'll just remember everything. So yeah, I guess for today, that's it. I'm just gonna take a break and then later in the evening, maybe I would study what I have to dissect tomorrow because tomorrow is Monday and we're going to campus. And yeah. Hey guys, it's Thursday morning. I have 4 days before the exam. I finished studying yesterday. Basically, it wasn't really studying as much as it was going through the material for the first time because I literally don't remember a single word. So I reviewed part of the thorax yesterday and I'm gonna study the other part today after I go see some family members. And I wanna start solving questions related to the pectoral and thoracic region after that. So I wanna see how much I'd be done with by 4 p.m. because at 4 p.m. we have a meeting telling us about different clubs in uni and what we can do to maintain a social life during med school. So that should be cool, I guess. Hey you guys, it's Saturday night and it's the night before the exam. I'm sleeping over at my friend's house because she lives near uni. And we've been solving all day long, solving questions that we can find online. So we're trying to prepare ourselves for the exam, and I feel like personally I learn more by solving questions. So when I started solving questions, I was barely getting anything right, and then as I progressed through the day, I started getting more and more right. So yeah, I think that's how I learn personally, but everyone has a different method. Some people learn by reviewing the information again and again. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. I really don't mind. Just tell me what you would have wanted to see instead, because that was my first week doing a vlog. And anyway, I will be showing you how the exam went next week, plus a tiny little message about the personal growth I've achieved during those 2 weeks. And if you have any questions or suggestions, leave them in the comments down below or on my Instagram channel. And I'll see you next week. Bye!